part of the spiel with every location is promising them that we won't blow the location up because they all saw the first one.
It does feel very visceral when you're out here and all this stuff is going on. It's not that hard to imagine, you know, being in that situation because it feels like you're really in it.
I just sort of never imagined I would be in a movie where I had to run from exploding stuff.
There's no like, oh, he would like for us to try it at least. That's not, we weren't given the option, like, you do it or something bad is gonna happen to you.
Ow! 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 Okay, let's go!
We're starting in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and it's mainly because it's got this fantastic steel mill that is no longer in use, but it serves as an incredible background, which you can see just all the design and the features of everything that you see around you. It's phenomenal.
The Bethlehem steel scene, which is the opening of the movie effectively, was really logistically the biggest thing we had to do, I think. Certainly from my point of view, 3 nights, massive night shoots.
You know, I think one time we had 2 Apache helicopters, 2 Black Hawk helicopters, and also 2 additional filming helicopters along with Humvees, Rangers, you know, I mean, it was just massive.
The interesting thing we did with it was shoot it right at the beginning of the film, which is often a time when you may start with something small to get people up to speed, help them to sort of equate themselves with each other and generally help the process gently start. Michael's not that sort of guy.
I like to start them hard and fast very first week. Your first week on a movie sets the entire tone for the show. You want to do a little bit of action, a little bit of character, a little bit of stuff that's going to wow the studio, stuff that's going to test your lighting, that's going to establish a look. You try to do a little of everything so that it just sets the tone.
It was a real experience to go there, especially on the first day, and I'll tell you this, it is the hardest day I have ever had working, ever. I was finishing, I'm like, man, you know what? I wish I was doing this 15 years ago because I feel like an old man right now.
I remember he told me the first time we did it, he said, come ready, be in shape, because I demand a lot. It's going to be a physical shoot, and he was right.
It was very physical for me because the first round, I think I had at least 48 more pounds on me. And, you know, basically, there was a few phone calls that came down the pipe that I need to sharpen it up a little bit. And, you know, I got on that treadmill, got busy, got rid of the calamaris and the extra moose cake, and, you know, came out here ready to rumble in the jungle.
I just want to welcome you guys here today. It's Transformers 2 right now, and I just want everyone to have fun, keep it safe. Know that, hold this, Nike actually made me a shoe. It's called Bayos, AKA Chaos, because I'm going to be up all your asses, all right? Because I do like to shoot fast, all right? And just wondering what the you're doing with standing around. Let's get to work, okay?
When he arrives on the set, it's work, work, work. He's moving constantly. You almost have to run to keep up with him.
Boom, let's move here. Okay, finish, move there, boom. And if you don't bring your A game, he lets you know about it. And I completely understand because that guy is thinking so far ahead. He's a machine.
He's a force of nature like I've never encountered before. And I really thrived on the pace that he likes to keep. I mean, the amount of energy he has, this movie easily could have been shot for another 30, 40 days in many directors' hands. But he's not willing to let that happen.
My thing in the movie business is there's so much waste, and there is so much dicking around in the film business, and it doesn't need to be.
Once you get up and running, you don't stop. You do not stop. And there is no downtime. There's no downtime, not even to not shoot or not prep, but to even not think.
We've made up an imaginary product that's like an adult diaper, but for like when you're working on a Michael Bay movie, you're not allowed to stop to go to the bathroom, so you need scampers. It's like when you're just too busy to stop.
He likes to have 2 or 3 things happening at the same time. So what you'll find is you'll be in the middle of shooting a scene, and in fact there'll be cameras being prepared for the next shot and the one after that, which in itself isn't an unusual way of working, but the momentum and the speed at which it happens and develops and the scale at which we're doing stuff and the things that are happening within that scale is phenomenal. I've never seen anything like it. And it's a self-perpetuating sort of machine, because the faster you go, the more you're able to achieve. Everyone ramps up to a certain pace that I'd say could only be described as maximum.
Good. Got that. Moving on.
Lock it up.
Princeton was great, actually. Great locations. They were very helpful. It's obviously beautiful location.
That was the other cool part, was doing like the collegiate tour, you know, especially for somebody my age. And what I wanted to do before we jumped on this movie was, you know, I wanted to go to school. A lot of the schools that I wanted to do, you know, and go, the prospecting schools, the schools that I was interested in, we got to visit. So it was fun to like kill 2 birds with 1 stone, be shooting this explosive movie that everybody was excited about seeing, and then being able to visit these campuses that you would have been visiting on your off time, and being able to merge them together, you know, and instead of sending the dean of admissions a letter, being able to blow up his office. It's a cool way to be able to say, hey, you know, I'm a good addition to your school. Boom. Please let me attend. Kaboom.
Go, 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 go!
It's very challenging, I think, for actors in his films in terms of just the physical nature of what they need to do. And he's tough. He's really tough. He's tough on everyone, and he's tough on the actors.
You know that you're about to step into war. I mean, I've never done anything this hard ever in my life. And everybody coming off of Transformers says there's no experience like Transformers. There is nothing to compare it to. It's hard work.
Mike decided that he was gonna put Shia on wires and spin him around the outside of a car that has been elevated like 40 feet in the air that is also spinning.
Okay, how do I know if you've got a problem?
I don't have no problems. What do you mean if I have a problem?
If you have a problem, we need to bring it to a stop.
I'll let you know. I'll say, hey, Casey. You got a plan? Guess what? I got a problem.
It's gonna speak English to me.
Deal? Deal?
All right. It's a deal.
Mike's like, all right, we're gonna start easy. How about we wrap your hand with a seatbelt and tie you to a car, spin the car around for 40 minutes.
That day was fun for me because Ramon and I were stuck in the car together, and Michael likes to operate the camera whenever possible, so he got in the car with us with the handheld camera, and he wanted, for some reason,